I mean, again, your instincts have been spot on so far, Ghost. Guess should have been a little more concerned about Minfilia. I mean, they're evil? I don't know. I mean, they are causing a lot of destruction. I guess that is probably the real answer. If they're trying to cause 7 more Umbral calamities, that does seem like a bad thing. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, everyone has their own reason for fighting. Ah, Mistress Astrathi. The Lord Commander left instructions that you were to be shown inside. Man, I forgot all about Ishgard. And Heidelin told us to stop them.
A pleasure to see you again, my friend. I take it you received our invitation.
Uh-huh.
Good, good. You of all people should be present. When the true brothers of the faith seized control of the vault, I feared the worst. Yet in adversity were we blessed with the promise of peace between man and dragon through Vidofnir's timely rescue of an innocent child. Timely, I say, though miraculous or providential might better describe the event. The gods themselves could not have devised a more fitting symbol of hope. Needless to say, we could scarce let such an opportunity pass us by. Which is why I set about making formal arrangements for a peace conference between our peoples.
Smart.
You and yours have done more to bring us together than any, and it is only right that you attend. But I confess that is not the only reason I would be glad to have you there. Given Nidhogg's implacable opposition to the peace, it is possible that he and his followers may attempt to disrupt proceedings, in which event your presence would be a comfort to all in attendance. Pray understand, I have no wish to invite the worm's ire, but if our fractured nation is to heal, if we are to move forward as a people united, then we must do whatever is necessary to bring about lasting change.
What? You okay? Maybe been working too hard?
'Tis nothing. 'Tis nothing. Lucia cautioned me against giving vent to my passions, lest my wounds reopen.
That's fair.
It has not been easy reaching out to our opponents in Ishgard, many of whom sympathized with the actions of the true brothers. But in so doing, we have limited the influence of the zealots. The people are ready, my friend. This conference must go ahead.
Uh-huh.
I knew you would understand. The conference will take place on the border of Ishgardian and Dravanian territory in Falcon's Nest. Lucia is there seeing to the final preparations even as we speak. Pray join her at your earliest convenience. It would not do for the guest of honor to arrive late, after all.
We're gonna have a party!
Oh, and one more thing. A drink! We should make time for one. Once the conference is concluded, I mean. By my reckoning, 'tis long overdue.
Cubstep. Oh, dubstep. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a death flag. Emmerich, you should know better than saying stuff like that. He has already gotten stabbed once. I don't know if that makes him more likely or less likely to die. Like, surely can only have so many attacks against him, right? Once you've been stabbed, that clears your death flags, maybe? I don't know. I am worried about Emmerich. For real, though. He's playing a dangerous game. And he's not the type to be safe. Artoriel's here. What are you doing here? Emelion. Well met, Mistress Sistrathi. You spoken with the first commander yet? No. Okay. Fine, we'll talk to the person you want us to talk to. The Lord Commander said you would come, Celestia. Yep, I just talked to him. As you can see, preparations for the conference are proceeding apace. Mark well the curtain above. It conceals a relief that will be unveiled during the conference. The masons labor day and night to see it finished on schedule. Sir Emmerich wanted a symbol which would endure long after this conference is concluded. I think he will be pleased with the result. It was not my war, but I made it mine, and to see it draw closer to a resolution fills me with a strange hope. His faith is infectious, is it not? His certainty that we can be better than we are. Forgive me, I am rambling. You must be tired from your journey. Go, rest. I will not keep you. Thanks. That's okay. I feel like we haven't slept for a couple months. I'm sure we're fine. If you would rather not take a rest, then why not walk around Falcon's Nest? Make your presence known to the people and so forth. In addition to those who have come from far and wide to attend the ceremony, you may meet Lords Artoriel and Emelion, who have graciously volunteered their services. They should be glad to see you. Now, if you'd excuse me, I must needs return to my duties. Redwald! We're back! I'm glad to see the rumors were true. Well met, Mistress Sistrathi. And fear not. No intention of begging your aid with this or that. Everything appears to be in order. My only lingering concern is that one of the convictors might not have been informed of our plans. As I recall, Vidofdia may pass directly over their encampment. Last thing we need is a glory-seeking nobleman attempting to slay a Dravanian ambassador to a peace conference. Then... sure you don't want us to go tell him? I feel like that's kind of important. Do you know when everything's set to begin? I wasn't sure how many might come, so I thought it best to come early and find a spot with a great view. When I heard that Sir Emmerich was planning to make a speech, I knew I couldn't miss it. I mean, the man risked his own neck to rescue those hostages. Often do we get heroes like that in this day and age. He's more than a fighter, too. He's a thinker, he is. He's got plans to better our lives, to change things. And he'll do it by the Fury. Me and my friends and family, we all believe he can do it. Okay. Stop! Stop it! I don't like it. That was like 10 more death flags. Bloody exciting, isn't it? Not just peace with the dragons, but with all them heretics besides. Don't misunderstand, we've all got a healthy fear of being bathed in dragon fire. That being said, the heretics did far more to hinder our efforts here in the past, so hearing that we're close to a reconciliation comes as a great relief. I don't want Emmerich to be hurt. Now, can we talk to you? Okay. How much has changed since we fought alongside each other in the vault. If you had told me then that we would soon be hosting a peace conference, I would have thought you a naive fool. Yet here we are, preparing to make that fantasy a reality. Huh. Here I am, laboring to make it so. Lord Artorio, if I may. Certainly, First Commander. How may I be of service? Some of the convictors are refusing to stand down. The majority were willing to do so, but a small party have instead pledged to engage any Dravanians bound for Falcon's Nest. Fury, take me. They would defy Sir Emmerich's commands. If they dare attack Vidofnir, it will not come to that. But to see that it does not, we must needs hasten to their encampment. They should be far more reluctant to oppose us were a Lord of House Fortin present. Understand completely. Let us depart at once. But ere we do so, I must ask, would you look after Emelion while I am away? As you know, he has ever been an impulsive, changeable child. Recently, he seems to have been suffering from a bout of melancholy. Thought to lift his spirits by having him assist with guard duty. Simple but honorable charge, unlikely to expose him to danger given the presence of so many other knights. Alas, he has taken no interest, and I fear he may abandon his post in my absence. All I ask is that you keep an eye on him until I return, exhausting though that may be. Thank you, my friend. Promise we will not be long. Sure you don't want us to come to the fighting? Feel like we're better suited there than babysitting. Oh, alright, fine. We'll watch after him. Was that Lord Artorio leaving with the First Commander just now? Yep. On babysitting duty. Rather busy at the moment, old girl. Guarding this tavern, as it were. Oh, I see now. Artorio thought I might be derelict in my duties, eh? The nerve of my brother to question my dedication. But, since you are here, mayhap I can put you to proper use? The wasteland beyond the walls must be kept safe for travelers, yet I have been forbidden from leaving Falcon's Nest. It wouldn't do with our esteemed guests to be devoured by wolves, oh no. Yet that is precisely what will happen if we do not cull the roaming packs. Your map, if I may. Right there. Those are the points our scouts marked for patrol. I'll leave you to it, old girl. Come, honor it. I must return to my rounds. Oh dear. Do be careful, my lady. Okay. I'm confused. Guess we'll go take out some wolves. He seemed pretty okay to me. At least okay for him. Seemed fairly normal. That's a lot of wolves. Alright, wolves taken care of. He's still here. That's good. Celestia Strathi, Wolf's Bane. Pleases me to inform you that I have completed my rounds and that all is well in Falcon's Nest. Oh, and there was a grizzled fellow looking for you. You know, the one who made that arsonist confess. Clever, that. Thancred? Is that Thancred? Oh, yeah, there we go. Thancred, was it? He was asking after you. Anyway, once I noticed the garish weapons he was sporting, I deemed it a waste to leave him be. I dispatched him to an area I neglected to mark on your map. Yes, this one. You hurry, he might still be there. Why would you send him there? Oh no. Thancred! And I'm sure he can take care of himself. But he did lose the ability to cast magic. And he's not in the best headspace. Actually, I'm a little worried. Never mind. Wait, why is he even here? How did he find out about this? Oh, okay. He's fine. Never mind. Stay your weapons, we come in peace. Lady Iceheart told us tales of Vidofnia. She would trust in Sir Emmerich, and we too would hear what he has to say. But the wolves caught us unawares. Were it not for this man, we would have surely died. You okay, Thancred? Fancy meeting you here, Celestia. 'Twas fortunate I came when I did. These two would not have fared well against the wolves on their own. The young lord wasted no time taking advantage of you, did he? And me, I suppose. Let us return to Falcon's Nest, then, and see what other thrilling tasks he may have for us. What is happening? I'm literally just, like, flying back and forth. I'm confused. It's always the younger one, every time, without fail. And there they are, a pair of gallant heroes if I ever saw them. Comrades in arms, reunited at last. By your selfless sacrifice have you guaranteed the safety of our many guests. On behalf of Ishgard, I thank you both. And with that, there is not left to do but enjoy our well-earned respite. Okay. Oh, and this should of course go without saying. Let's keep those last few favors between us, yes? Autorial wouldn't understand. Right then, the first floor of those barracks have been converted into a tavern for the duration of the conference. Why don't you go and have something to eat? For once, a suggestion with which I agree. Go on ahead, Celestia. I will join you anon. Okay. Time to party!
Welcome, welcome! Find yourself an empty seat and I'll be with you in a moment.
Okay. Uh-huh.
cold out, isn't it? Here, a mug on the house. Let's get some colour back in them cheeks.
Is it hot chocolate?
Afraid food will be a bit longer than usual. We've got a lot of hungry folk to feed, what with the conference and all. Oh, so many people with cause to celebrate. To think there could be peace in our time, after all them years of fighting. When I heard about the conference, I knew I had to come. I knew I had to be here, to do my bit. My husband, he died fighting the dragons, you see. And here we are, about to break bread with him.
You were right, my lord. You look tired. Reckon you could do with a good long rest? After all you've done, I say
Help!
dead.
Somebody? Anybody? Oh no. She drug our tea? Oh no!
Sleep now. Sleep. Sleep and leave us to our affairs.
Dancred? Anybody? Hello?
This was never your fight.
What does that mean? Oh, and we're flash. Oh, okay. I'm getting the backstory.
My son. They told me he walks in Alone's halls. Him and the rest of his unit.
They told me the same.
I expect they think it's comforting. Every time I come, I cry. I cannot bear to remember, but to forget would be 1,000 times worse. Yet that is what they would have us do. Accept this truth for the sake of peace. Bury the past and look to the future.
What's the alternative?
But he was my
Never end
future.
the war?
My flesh and blood. My heart.
It's hard to put myself in that position.
Is this it? We're the only ones with the courage to oppose this madness? Cowards, a lot of them. They think only of the prize, of the peace Sir Emmerich promises them. They know in their hearts it's a lie, but they go along with it anyway, desperate fools. But not I. Not I! I see the worm that killed my brother in my dreams every night, and I will not rest until he lies broken at my feet. Him and every last one of his accursed kin. All this nonsense about Kings of Eld, as if I care what they did or didn't do. Makes no difference to me and mine. Have the dragons sued for peace in 1,000 years? Are they bollocks? It's a bloody ruse is what it is, and Sir Emmerich and the rest of them bloody fallen for it.
But what can we do? They believe, and naught we can say will ever change their minds. Whether we like it or not, man and dragon will come together at Vulcan's Nest, and all will be forgiven. forgiven and forgotten.
No. I will not let that happen. They will remember the true face of the enemy. I will show it to them. And we will rise up against them once more.
What is she planning? Oh no.
Hey! Hey! This is no time for napping.
Dan Crud. We have to stop them.
Do you have your wits about you? Good. Come with me. We have a crisis on our hands.
Oh no, what happened? How long were we asleep? What? What did they do?
Hear me, brothers and sisters. Do not be fooled by the honeyed words of the Dravarnians. The peace they promise is but a prelude to slaughter. Remember your husbands and wives never returned from war. Your children torn apart by fang and claw. All your loved ones shown no mercy. Does not your heart cry out for vengeance? Your blood boil at the injustice? Remember the face of your enemy, brothers and sisters. Remember it, and strike back!
You there! Don't just stand around gawping! Do something, man! Stop her!
Yes, my lord.
Don't shoot her! Oh my... Guys are... Come on.
See? See here the true nature of the Highborn.
Idiot.
With lies and deception they lead us to our doom. And dare we raise our voices in dissent? Death is our reward. This is the choice they have given us, brothers and sisters. Death by dragon's fang, or death by nobleman's command. Death to all we hold dear.
Nobody just get up there and like...
I spit on your choices, noblemen! You will take no more from me! No more! No more!
That was not...
What have you done?
You told her, you idiot!
I only did as you ordered, my lord.
I gave no such order! I did not! I never meant for anyone to...
Well, that went about as poorly as it possibly could. I dare say that could not have played out any worse. given that the First Commander and Lord Artorial are not here to take control of the situation. We spoke with the messenger who said they would be returning shortly. Until they do, naught will be done. Lord Manelion has retreated to the barracks and is refusing to speak to anybody. Therefore, it falls to us to ensure that the order has been fully restored. Come, let us walk the streets and speak with the people. Oh boy. My wife and I fell while fleeing with the others at first. The Chiurgeons tended to our bruises afterwards. Those mad fools have ruined everything. And for what? Wrong area. Yo, where's Edmont? Wait, did he step down? He stepped down, right? But still, shouldn't he have more free time to come deal with stuff like this? Okay, I guess he said he planned to. Yeah, I guess I wasn't sure if that happened or not. I'd heard the rumors that the young lord was a drunken fool. What imbecile thought it would be a good idea to let him have the run of Falcon's Nest? Well, I say him and Sir Emmerich take their bloody chains and shove it up their asses. I'll not be taken in by that rod again. Oh, did a lot of damage. Oh man. They were wrong to resort to violence. But when I heard her speak, the words were a dagger in my heart. Who are we to decide that enough is enough? That their calls for justice can never be answered? Will this be the end of it? Or will there be others like them, and the true brothers? I do not want to bear steel against my kinsmen ever again. I do not know if I even can. Oh, how did I miss you? Well, what say you? So, the violence has passed, but the people are far from recovered. That is to be expected. For the moment, it appears that no innocents were harmed by the guards. The blame for all casualties can be placed squarely upon the protesters. Nevertheless, the people will not soon forget the image of a young lordling ordering the public execution of an unarmed protester. One whose words resonated with the hearts of many. After all, who among us has not lost loved ones? How are you feeling? Do you want to keep going for a bit? Take a break? I will need to get dinner sometime before raid starts. But there's plenty of time. Nope, I'm good to keep going a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, if you start to get hungry or you're gonna eat soon, let me know. I'll probably just... Or yeah, we can wrap up and then I'll probably just eat at that point. Yeah. Luna is completely passed out on my lap, so I'm a little resistant to... It kind of looks like she's playing. It's like her little paws controlling the mouse. But yeah, I kind of don't want to get up and disturb her. Alright, we'll go a little bit more. Yeah, let me know whenever you are ready to take a break. Lord Artorial and the First Commander should have returned by now. To the tavern, then. The first order of business will be to speak with Lord Lord Emma. Do we have a nickname for this guy? I cannot say his name. Emanelion. I somehow doubt he has moved an M since we last saw him. Lord Idiot. Yeah! That is definitely a more accurate name. Alright. Reprimand him. You fool! I don't know why I find that funny. Celestia squatting. She's so short. Everyone here is so tall. Fury take me. What a disaster. Should never have left. My apologies, Celestia. I bear full responsibility for this debacle. There'll be time for that later. I, for one, am more concerned about picking up the pieces. What do we know? According to initial reports, the protest was orchestrated by the young woman whom Lord Emanelion ordered shot. She and her conspirators infiltrated Falcon's Nest, posing as servants and guests. Several were taken alive. Others resisted and were struck down. Still others took their own lives. Our forces suffered casualties as well, but by the grace of the Fury, no civilians were seriously injured. Still more remarkably, the ringleader yet lives, for the time being at least. The Chiojins are doing what they can for her, but she may not live through the night. Given their impeccable timing, it is like that the convictors who drew us away from the hamlet were in league with the protesters. Accordingly, we have detained them for questioning. I'll be sworn that these villains spent as much effort plotting the failure of this peace conference as we did its success. Well, if the mood of the hamlet is any indication, theirs have been the more fruitful labors. In the wake of the protest, the people seemed disillusioned. You spoke with them then, I see. Sir Amric placed his trust in me. It'll be difficult to explain what has happened here. Remember how far we have come, First Commander. The people's faith may be shaken, but we convinced them before, and we will do so again. If we can but find a means to remind them, to show them once more the promise that change holds for all, then this tragedy too shall pass into the past. We must pray you are right. Nevertheless, for the time being, I have no choice but to suspend the peace conference, pending Sir Amric's final decision. Under the circumstances, I cannot leave Falcon's Nest. Celestia, will you deliver my report to the Lord Commander in my stead? Oh man, I don't want to break the bad news to him. Get up, Emanelion. You're going with her. Go on without me. I was not asking. You will answer for your actions in person. Is that clear? Yes, my lord. Come, Honorite. Your manservant's not here. In fact, I've not seen him for some time. Honorite? Honorite? Could have sworn he was... Oh no! Odd. The boy struck me as the rather devoted type. What reason would he have to leave his master unattended for so long? That was not the right way to get there. Oh. 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 Is he okay?
Onawa!
Oh, that's how you say that? Onawa? Bro, these names.
No, no! What have they done to you? Onawa! Onawa!
Oh.
Is that you, my lord?
He does not
you
seem to
rather
be in good
flustered.
shape. Medic.
Because of you, you imbecile! What in the seven hells happened to you?
My apologies. Some few of the guests expressed a wish to leave, and I implored them to stay. It would seem they took issue with my request.
Oh, gods forgive me. If I had only been more careful with my words.
Do not blame yourself, my lord. I know that you and your brother have Ishgard's best interests at heart. That poor woman. She lives in the past, clinging to the memories of the lost. But the future holds so much promise, so much joy. And you know that better than any.
No.
Onawa!
Calm yourself. The boy will live.
Oh.
But it's imperative we get him inside and into
Really?
the care of the Kairujin without delay.
Okay. I thought he died.
Oh, we were so close! Why does it all have to fall to pieces? Don't they want to live in peace? Don't they want to be happy? We all want the same thing! And still it falls to pieces! Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Someone, anyone, tell me, what was I supposed to do?
Celestia angry. That's rare.
Stop looking to others. You make your choice and you live with the consequences.
Somehow Thancred's the rational one. What is this world? Oh.
And what would you know about consequences? You who
Bro.
always know just what to say and just what to do. Your every deed is greeted with a round of applause.
This kid! Oh, I can't. Dang. What is happening?
You know nothing about me. I have fought tooth and nail for the people I hold dear. Done everything in my power to save them. And I have failed. Learn to live with it. I have.
Feel so many different emotions right now. That punch kind of made me happy. Feel so bad for Thancred right now. It's going through so much.